Singapore is looking into making vet prices more transparent by providing itemization of bills and clearer fee disclosures. Minister of State for National Development Alvin Tan said this in response to concerns raised by MPs debating the vet practice bill. Passed in Parliament today, it introduces stricter regulation over the vet industry through a vet council and higher penalties for errant players. Rachel Ting reports.
There are around 700 licensed vets in Singapore today, over 5.5 times more than 2 decades ago. And more is expected of them, as pet owners increasingly consider these animals as part of their families. A new bill was passed to better regulate the vet sector. But during the debate, some MPs raised concerns that the bill does not regulate treatment prices and that there are no fee benchmarks. They said fees can be wide-ranging.
For chronic conditions such as kidney or liver failure, it is not uncommon to see caregivers crowdfunding 5-figure sums to save an animal. If stronger regulations increase compliance and operational costs, what assurance do we have that households will not face even steeper bills?
Minister of State for National Development Alvin Tan says standards under the existing Code of Ethics for veterinarians ensure better pricing transparency. Still, he says the Animal and Veterinary Service and the new Vet Council will look into changes.
AVS will partner the Council to review the Code of Ethics and will study members' suggestions for cost structures to be more transparent, such as to provide itemization of bills and clearer fee disclosures. We are also looking at other measures to address this. This includes listing fees to promote greater transparency, and we will update on the timeline when ready.
MPs also pointed out the lack of local education for those who want to become vets, and that vets here are all trained overseas. MP Louis Chua noted that 50% or less choose to return home to practice.
A profession whose entire intake depends on Singaporeans willing to bear the cost and disruption of overseas education with no guarantee of returning is a profession with a structurally fragile supply chain.
Addressing these concerns, Mr. Tan says the government will find ways to strengthen the vet workforce.
AVS and the Council will partner stakeholders such as MOE and the Institutes of Higher Learning to strengthen veterinary-related formal education programs or training provided locally, including those that may allow mid-career entrance into the sector.
He adds that there are also plans to extend registration to other vet professionals in future, such as vet nurses.